Hello, thanks for dropping in. I was pondering tidying up here, which I know I have to do, but I wanted to get into this drive and just see what's inside. Because I was off for a week doing things, and I know there's been a lot of people curious about what's inside here, so I figured, well, and me too, I figured I should give this a go. So I have a screwdriver that I believe fits these screws well. I'm afraid I will drop one in the midst of this. I'm hoping not. Oh, there's one. Screw doesn't feel nice. Okay, that one's coming. That one at the back did not feel like it wanted to come out. Okay. Okay. That feels like it has come out. So now, one difficult screw. And this does fit. You've got to feel around. I feel like, oh, it feels like the head. Okay. I'm not sure if you could tell, but I exerted tremendous force, downward pressure, and a twist. And I believe it's coming. But of course it didn't come out. Let's just see here. Is the top of the drive coming off? Well, somewhat. I wonder if these are not the original screws. Things happen. Okay, that one is out. It's funny, the bottom of this case does seem to have a little extra texture. Remember, I remember in the old days sometimes I would use a power screwdriver. Okay, that's good. I do not want to lose these screws. This one. That's two. Okay. So we got 3 and 4. Going for more. See it with these recessed screws. It's hard to see if you're actually. Oh, look at that! It's out. Okay. Okay. All right. Screwdriver down. Right. Cables. I will set this delicately on this power supply. Oh. And lift. All right. Okay, one of the things some people said, oh boy, is this ever dirty and dusty, said is there should be a logo, VG, and in here, this ribbon cable thing, there is a VG. My word. And inside here, oh my word. Oh. There is quite the thing here. There is. It looks like a socket going into the socket that then attaches to this ribbon cable, and then on top of that, I believe is, oh, it's one of the 6522 chips. Aha. So, I imagine, as some people have said, the idea behind this is that this should do exactly the same on the other, on another drive. It should come out and go into a drive into exactly the same position as this. I will see about getting some close-ups of this. And then this would go, I imagine, into the user port with this side up. Remembering, of course, that I really need to put some glue on this if I'm going to have any luck getting it working, because it is somewhat fractured. It is. And then, I imagine, there's actually some kind of a program that goes with this. I will have to investigate this further to see if these or this one particular broken pin is missing because it needs to be missing, or because it's broken. Anyway, this drive is interesting. It does look, though, that if I were to very delicately remove this, that I could return this drive to a regular drive, and that would be that. Just take this out, put the 6522 chip in, and we're back to normal. But I am intrigued by this thing called the 21-second copy, or the whatever they referred to it as. And you know, somewhere I had another drive. It had kind of like a joystick port at the back of it. And the guy said, oh yeah, this was a 21-second copy drive thing. You needed two of them. I was like, well, he only had one, of course. Well, interesting. I will see about shooting some close-ups of this. I will. I shall. Anyway, so, once again, of course, I still have more to tidy up here. And indeed, this does appear to be, as some of you have suggested, the 15 or the 21-second copy or whatever it is. And of course, this copy system copied good and bad, any errors or things, anything to do with perhaps copy protection. Yes. But, of course, most people would have just needed to copy things to make sure that they had backup. Yeah. Anyway. So here we have yet another 1541 disk drive. Alright. I will continue to ponder. I'm still recovering from my work on the movie set last week. And I have lots to catch up on, including tidying up this space. So, enough. Until we meet again. Thanks so much for coming. And if you have any questions or comments about this drive, or if you know where the software can be found, I have not really graduated into the modern world of downloading things and SD cards and other things, although I should. And at some point I will. I shall. But not quite yet. The other thing, of course, I have to do is adjust this VIC-20 because its output, although funny, it looks pretty good up there on that screen, but in front of me I can tell it's kind of dim. Kind of dim. Like some people. Yes. Ooh. Oh, another byproduct of being on a set is I always seem to gather a few more Facebook friends. And that will, of course, take a few days to sort of people find me, people or somebody they know or whatever, and then they say, "Hey, look, that's that guy." All right. As you may be able to tell, I'm still a little tired. Because I would bet in those 5 magical days that I suspect I probably had an average of about between 4 and 5 hours each night, and that was it, and that's all, and that's not enough. It just isn't. Anyway, thanks for coming. I will do more to get a better look at all of this. I think, though, what's really missing and is really vital is the software, I believe, and some glue to put on the connector. Enough for now. Thank you very much for coming. Question, comments, criticisms, always welcome. Don't forget that in less than 1 week, on December the 4th, this coming Saturday, is the TPUG World of Commodore. I have not yet decided if I am going to go in person or participate online. I don't know yet. I'm pondering. I am pondering. Ponder. Not by the hair of my tinny chin chin. Cases in Ontario are rising, and then there's this new variant, which of course, much like any variant, starts off as nothing, and then, you know. All right.